swimmers versus the Nauset swimmers swim meet being held at Nantucket High this Thursday night at 5:30. We are now in the diving competition. Senior Christian Halleck on the board. His first dive of the day is reverse. Somersault degree of difficulty 1.6. Actually hit some sweet height on that. Nice job. Only thing he probably wants. Christian Halleck's new to diving from what I understand, which is not my forte in covering, but from a layman's point of view, if he gets closer to that board, ascertains that height he's got going, he's going to be scoring in the sevens. Nice job. Next up for Nantucket is Levi McIntosh. Required dive of the day, reverse somersault, degree of difficulty 1.6, being held in the tuck position. Similar scores in his teammate Christian Halleck, 4.5, 4.5, 5. First required dive of the day, reverse tuck, 1.6 degree of difficulty. Lee Geddes, undercut his yeah, unfortunately, it looked like he lost his footing as he came off the board. He never achieved that height you need to attain for a dive of that stature. 3, 3.5, 3. Sophie Davies, third in the state of Massachusetts last year. The second meet she is diving in today. She's also swimming as well. First required dive of the day, the only required dive out of the 6 dives all divers must do, reverse somersault. Reverse dive, excuse me, she was holding that in the straight position with a degree of difficulty 1.8. I think Sophie's looking to qualify for the States today. I'm not certain of what numbers she needs, but I will find out during the 500 free. I'm hoping she didn't re-injure herself. She looks like she's hurting. Oh, that would be so unfortunate. I know she has an injury right now.
What is it?
She's hurt her back.
She hurt her back? Ooh, geez, I missed that one. That was a good one too.
Christian Halleck, you get a Tommy point just for diving. Unbelievable height. This kid's clearly an athlete. He just needs to fine-tune his dive. He's got to get closer to the board, tighten up at that position that he's holding, which was the back somersault in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.5, but you got it, Christian. Keep going with it. Levi McIntosh, second dive of the day, back somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Now he's an example of a diver who's closer to the board. He's got great height, but he wants to tighten up that, hold that tuck position as well. You got to make it clear. Lee Geddes, second dive of the day, back dive. Degree of difficulty 1.7. Second out of 6 dives. I believe he was to hold that in the straight position. He really just didn't ascertain the height necessary to get to hold that position.
Does Nauset have a team, a diving team? No.
Sophie Davies, second dive of the day.
She doesn't feel good.
I'm hoping.
She seems injured.
Degree of difficulty for Sophie Davies dive 2.2. This is concerning me that she's doing this.
Whoa! That wasn't
Double somersault.
That's pretty cool.
I've seen her do that dive. I've seen her do that dive even cleaner. You know, she's clearly hurting as she's laboring to get out of the pool, but she's one tough athlete. 5, 5.5, 5. I've seen her pull off that dive in the 7s. Nice job, Sophie. Third dive of the day, Christian Halleck. Forward dive, 1.5. Somersault position, being held in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.6. This kid, Dick, is quite the athlete. He's got like great height. He just needs to clean it up a little bit. It's too bad he didn't start diving sooner. He's got some nice raw skills.
Well, checking the scores up to the 50, Paul. The boys were right on. Nantucket's got a 32-30 lead, but big controversy down there. And I heard them hinting about it. The Nauset team did not turn in their names for the 200 individual medley until they were halfway into it. They didn't turn in the names, so their whole team got disqualified. So instead of Nantucket trailing 35-27, the Nantucket girls are ahead 34-25. So a big swing there as Nantucket swept.
That is interesting.
They didn't turn in their names. You're supposed to turn in your names before the race starts. That's part of the rules.
Yep.
Part of the state rules.
You got to adhere to the rules. That was Levi McIntosh's third dive of the day. Degree of difficulty 1.6. This is Lee Geddes.
So do we have just Nantucket divers here?
Nantucket divers. Christian Halleck's been diving beautifully. Levi McIntosh. Lee Geddes, to be honest, you know, you got to call it as you see it. He's clearly new at what he's doing. He's never done this before, so he's just not fine-tuned. The other two are, you know, diving that much stronger. But that being said, Sophie Davies, you can tell she's injured. She labors to get out of the pool. It concerns me each time I watch her dive, as you'll well see.
So Nauset doesn't have any divers.
No, which gives obviously
Nantucket has a big advantage. Yeah, so they'll sweep 3 on the boys and get.
Christian Halleck and Levi have some nice skills on the board. They just need to fine tune them. Wow.
That was nice. She hit that one.
Beautiful. Nice dive. Seven, well received. I've seen her do it even cleaner than that. I think I'm noticing that certain dives, if she's landing in her lower back, she's really feeling some pain, Dick. A bulging disc or something on that idea is going to be going on.
Yeah, she's over there stretching now as she comes out of the water.
Christian Halleck, fourth dive of the day. It's a back dive, degree of difficulty 1.7. Watch the height he gets, Dick. He's just going to come too far away from the board. Here he goes. Watch him. Oh. Actually, that was pretty clean. Not bad.
It was clean. It wasn't high, but it was clean.
Nice
Santos
dive.
Rubbish Removal. We clean up the islands. Go Santos. Remember, you can read about this in all the weekly sporting events. Boys and girls basketball, ice hockey, and boys and girls swimming in the Inquirer Mirror. Nantucket's news service is 1821 on the newsstand Thursday morning for Nantucket's news, information, and sports.
Back dive, fourth dive of the day for Levi McIntosh. He's diving exceptionally well. Another senior newcomer to the team. Degree of difficulty 1.7. Just didn't get that amplitude, that height that you want to get off that board. He fell short on that. Not his best dive of the day, but he still scored 5, 5, and 5.5.
Now the divers, even though they're not in competition with Nauset, they are in competition with the dive, right? They could be disqualified if they didn't do all the aspects of the dive they're performing.
Right, complete the rotation. They're going to be marked out for that. And you got to remember too, they're trying to qualify on an individual level for the sectionals and for the state. So there's a lot at stake for these swimmers. Divers, excuse me. That was Lee Geddes who over-rotated on that dive. He either under-rotates or over-rotates. He's going to get it right, though. I give him a lot of credit. And he got slammed on that. He recognizes that, 2.5. He's out of the Geddes family. Miles is his brother. Lee's a phenomenal swimmer, Miles.
Yeah, Dad's right up here behind us.
Dad. Sophie Davies.
Squeeze it down there. Just look, move the wire so you don't get caught on them.
Nice. Fourth dive of the day, back somersault, degree of difficulty 2.3. I've seen her do that dive clean, but she's going to get in the sixes. Yep. Sixes right across the board.
Good,
Nice job.
As you say, each time she comes out of the pool, she looks a little less ambitious than the time before.
She looks tentative as she's walking out. Obviously, the object of the exercise is you don't want to see her hurt herself or injure herself that much further. So hopefully they're making a good judgment call down there. I trust Coach Drew Wren is. Christian Halleck
she wouldn't be. Her mother's down there. She wouldn't be doing this if it was going to injure her for sure.
Nice job. This kid, Christian Halleck, just got 5, 5.5, and 6. He has got the height. I wish somebody, I don't know who works with him or how long he's been diving for. I don't think
Drew's the diving coach now, so he's the guy, your buddy.
Sorry?
Drew,
right. Drew runs the coach. He cleans up that dive. He's in the 7s easily.
Yeah.
I mean, he's state material. He's got incredible height. One of the best I've seen in a long time. Levi McIntosh, 5th dive of the day. Inward dive, degree of difficulty on that was 1.4. Fifth dive of the day, inward dive, something you do every morning at 6 a.m. I know when you're here at the pool alone, Dick. Degree of difficulty 1.5. Okay, Lee in that decent height held the tuck. The problem was he didn't come out of the tuck, but he'll fine-tune that. A for effort. Nice job.
And here comes Sophie's last dive.
Second to last dive. Inward dive. Yep. Degree of difficulty 1.4. Or he's saying 1.5. I thought it was 1.4. Maybe my sources are wrong.
Well, my sources will talk to your sources and find out what's going on.
10-4. Beautiful dive. Pointed toes, clean, pristine lines, nice. I like the 7 and the 6.5 she got, well deserved, nice.
Good scores there for Sophie.
Do we know if Christian has qualified for sectionals, Dick?
We don't know. I don't think he has, no. The boys had just started to compete. They didn't compete in the first 2 or 3.
Now, the height he gets on that is like something you do on a snowboard off, the vortex and a black bar. Maybe that's what he does.
He's probably hit it the nail on the head. That's probably his background.
Sweet. However, he just wants to clean that up. He'd be really scoring high. Nice job.
What's the highest degree of difficulty?
Gina wants to know what's the highest degree of difficulty.
10.
1.7. What's the highest?
No, you can get up into the 2s and 3s, Gino. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
In the Olympics, what's the hardest thing you can do?
I want to say 5.
I don't know. We'll have to look up that number. No, but I have seen dives here before, Gino, where they were like 3-5 difficulty, right?
The diving's not my forte. That I don't really know. But we'll find out. Homework.
Webby, what's the highest degree of difficulty for a dive? You know?
High 2s.
Just the high 2s. So.
2.8. Yeah. Lee Geddes in his final dive of the day.
So former coach Webb tells us it's in the high 2s. It's not as high as 3. I thought I saw a 3, but it was probably like a 2.3 that I saw.
Yeah, I think I've seen like a 2.8. Sophie Davies' final dive of the day. Just a little short on that backward 1.5 tuck.
She did catch it, even though she went in on a little bit of an angle, right?
Remember, if she's trying to qualify for states, every scintilla of a mistake counts. And granted, she
came in what, 3rd last year?
Yeah, she's fighting through a serious back issue right now.
She
Give her
hopes
a lot
to
of
get
credit.
So Nantucket again, the girls will pick up 6 points and unofficially have a 40-25 lead. Again, that was the big disqualification. The boys will pick up 13 points and go up 45-30. We'll take a short break and be back with second half action.